In this video, I'll be demoing the Vickers Test shooting drill and explaining some of the history for it. So what is the Vickers Test? The Vickers Test was a drill made up by Larry Vickers back in the late 1980s as kind of like a benchmark or standard for a lot of the Delta Force guys to see where they gauged as pistol shooters. So the target we use is a standard NRA B8 target, and we shoot it at 10 yards with a 10-second par time and 10 rounds. So you might see this drill build as like the 10-10-10. I'm not a huge fan of it because I think the test is catchier, and that's the name the drill was given. Scoring it can be done one of two ways. The Vickers method is that all of our hits have to be inside of the black of the B8 at 10 yards, but then there's also the Hackathorn method. The Hackathorn method's kind of the way that I've seen it scored by most people, and that's the way I've done it over the last, goodness, 7 years of shooting this drill. The Hackathorn method is 90% points or higher to pass. So we shoot 10 rounds, which means we need to have at least 90 points to pass this drill. So passing conditions with the Vickers method would be all in the black and shot under 10 seconds. And the Hackathorn method is 90 points or higher and under 10 seconds. Ken came up with the Hackathorn method pretty simply. If you were to get all of your hits in the black and they were all in the 9, at minimum you're going to have 90 points, so 90% to pass. The idea here is that he jokes and calls it a little bit more lenience, but it's also just a good way to score this if you were doing it as like a Discord server competition, like what this video is for. But yeah, this is a classic drill. Normally we'd shoot it from low ready. I do a lot of shooting it from the holster because I'm getting extra reps in. But it's pretty simple. Now you might be wondering, well, Paul, what if I have a gun that doesn't hold 10 rounds? You know, what if I'm shooting at 45 ACP 1911 with an 8-round mag plus 1 in the chamber? So we keep the same distance of 10 yards, but we drop the round count to whatever the capacity of the gun is, and then the par time matches the capacity. So 9 rounds in the gun is a 9-second par time. Our maximum score has to go down because we have less bullets coming out of the gun, right? So we still have that 90% to pass. So with a 10-shot gun, that means 90 points to pass. With a 9-shot gun, that's 81 points. With an 8-shot gun, 72, so on and so forth, right? This is a drill I've shot with 5- and 6-shot revolvers before. It's a drill I've shot with World War I 32 ACP rubies and Frommer stops. But today we're going to shoot it with a Glock. So I'm going to go back to my cone that's set to 10 yards. And like I said, I normally shoot this drill from the holster, but I'm going to shoot it from low ready. So I'm going to come up with the gun here, come to low ready. I have my shot timer on my hip, so we will hit the button and go from there. And I'm going to ditch magazines, reload, do that. 653. Truth be told, I don't do a whole lot of shooting from low ready, so that felt kind of sluggish there. However, we have very good scores. So we shot a 98, so down 1-2, 98 there, and our time was 653. So obviously, you know, I'm someone who shot a lot. This is a very easy gun to shoot. But keep in mind that this is a 10-second drill. I had 3 more seconds, and I could have gone from 98 to 100 points if I utilized that time better, right? But the goal here is to get good hits at or under the par time of 10 seconds, right? And this is a drill, again, shot at 10 yards. 10 yards isn't close, but it's not super far. But it is the distance at which a lot of people will start to notice issues with their shooting. It could be poor grip, it could be poor trigger control, it could be bad sight alignment. But this is a good standards drill. I wouldn't call this a beginner's drill because it does have some qualities that make it a little bit more advanced. I would say it's like intermediate. So yeah, the Vickers Test, a classic drill, one that I really enjoy myself, and one that I think the server's going to enjoy shooting. So I'll link my old 6-year-old article on this drill, the first thing I ever wrote about guns. I'll link that down in the description. But all in all, I'd say if you haven't shot the Vickers Test, go give it a try. Since you don't need a holster to shoot it, it's shootable at most indoor ranges. Obviously, I'm out here on public land and I have the ability to, you know, short of doing something super dangerous, can do whatever I want to. But I like drills that are not super intensive on the round count and can be shot without a holster. So thanks for watching, and again, check out that article down below.